Hello and welcome to smartstudentcanada.com. This is the only channel that provides relevant and practical information to students who want to study in Canada. Weekly Canadian Immigration Update. An overview of Express Entry Provincial Nominee programs. In the past year, Express Entry was the primary immigration method for applicants seeking permanent residence in Canada. The Provincial Nominee Program, on the other hand, is the principal economic class immigration program for the year 2022 to 2024. Each province of Canada has been given at least one immigration pathway associated to the Express Entry. Enhanced PNPs are what they are called. You must be eligible for one of the federal Express Entry programs to be eligible for one of the improved PNPs. The province nominates the candidate if he or she meets provincial standard in addition to express eligibility. The initial stage is to submit an application for a provincial nomination, after which you will be sent an invitation to apply ITA for permanent residence in Canada. There is an additional benefit to submitting an application for a provincial nomination. Provincial applicants gain an extra 600 points, increasing their CRS score and increasing their chances of receiving an ITA in the draw. Work experience, education, and language skills are all examples of PNP qualifying criteria. Selective requirements include affordable settlement funds and are a desire to relocate to the nominating province. Weekly recap of PNPs: British Columbia, Alberta, and Manitoba. Number 1. British Columbia. On May 24, the BC Provincial Nominee Program (BCPNP) issued its weekly batch of invitees. A total of 137 people were contracted and requested to submit an application for a provincial nomination. A total of 115 individuals were chosen from the BC Tech pool. Candidates were required to meet the requirements of one of the British Columbia Skills and Immigration Registration Systems Express Entry BC or Skill Immigration Categories SIRS. The candidates should have applied under the Skilled Workers and International Graduate substreams of immigration, with a minimum score of 85 necessary for this draw. The province also staged 2 more lotteries for individuals in specific occupations. A total of 11 early childhood educators were invited, with some of them potentially qualifying for the subcategories of skilled workers and international graduate. In addition, BC invited 11 healthcare professionals who were eligible for the subcategories of skilled workers, international graduate, entry-level, and semi-skilled. In both of these draws, candidates needed a minimum provincial score of 60. Number 2. Alberta. The Alberta Advantage Immigration Program AAIP invited 100 Express Entry applicants to apply for the Alberta Express Entry stream on May 19th. Express Entry candidates needed a CRS score of at least 382 to be invited to apply for a provincial nomination in Alberta. To apply for the Alberta Express Entry system, candidates had to have work experience in a qualified occupation. It's worth noting that the AAIP does not publish a list of vocations that are qualified for the stream. Instead, it lists those that earned a work experience, a Canadian degree, or a job offer in Alberta are all things that can help you get nominated. As part of the adaptation aspects, it also benefits if you have a family member who lives in Alberta, such as a parent, child, or a brother. All of the above requirements as well as the Express Entry requirement must be met. You must also have a minimum CRS score of 300 to be considered. Candidates who indicate in their Express Entry profile that they desire to live in Alberta permanently may receive an invitation. Number 3. Manitoba. As a particular immigration policy of asylum seeker, the Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program (MPNP) holds quarterly lotteries to invite Ukrainian residents to apply for provincial nomination. This is intended to assess people who have been displaced as a result of Russia's invasion of Ukraine in settling in the province. The province has held 3 special invitations round since mid-March. On May 20, 13 letters of advice of apply (LAAS) were sent out, each with a minimum score of 60 points. In order to be considered, applicants needed a CLB-4 in each language area, a valid language exam, and a verifiable connection to Manitoba, such as a close relative, previous job, or studies. New occupations to become eligible for express entry: payroll administrators, dental assistant and dental laboratory assistants, nurse aide orderlies and patient service associates, pharmacy technical assistants and pharmacy assistant, elementary and secondary school teacher assistant, correctional service officers, bylaw enforcement and other regulatory officers and related occupation, residential and commercial installers and services. Further express entry changes. Certain changes to the express entry will allow occupation-based invitations have been further outlined in amendments to the Immigration and Refugee Protection Act. The amendment proposed by the IRCC under Bill C-19 will give the Immigration Minister more flexibility on who can be invited from the express entry pool. Sean Fraser will have the power to identify a specific economic goal and invite candidates who would help achieve that goal. This would, in turn, make it possible to conduct draws targeting specific National Occupation Classification Codes, also known as NOC. If you want to know more about the percentage required to study in Canada or the fees required to study in Canada as an international student, visit our website. Kindly let us know the topics you would like us to cover in the following video, or if you have any queries. We will provide solution to all your questions in our next video. If you like this video or you want to keep watching similar videos, kindly subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to receive notifications for a new video that we will be publishing on this channel. Also, let your friends and family members access helpful information by sharing this video. Best of luck and have an incredible journey.